Welcome in, guys. We'll get rolling in a few minutes. Check outside real quick, guys. We got a lightning storm. Yeah, you can guess whoever you want. The player that I have in the gold bag has a nickname, and it's when I say a no nickname, it should be one that not like have to be on the inside to know, you know. We've got lightning storm going outside, which is not good either because of all the fires around us. Power went out twice today, so I'm hoping it doesn't go out here in the middle of the stream. We will see. Just letting more people roll in. We've got just a few in. I'll talk about the opens here in a second. There's a few solos available. Pareko, Nemec, $13 solos. Jota, Diaz, and Mount, Mason Mount, Diogo. Diogo? Is it Diego? Ruben Diaz are $4 solos. 3 spots left in the bat, and then a few left in Big Al's. But we'll get those as we go as well. So I'll give it a few minutes for people to roll in, get the bounty going, the guesses going, and then we'll talk about what's open. It is our final bat as well. We've opened 1 and 2, just 3 left. I don't know why it's so wiggly in there. It makes me feel like there's a bat in there without a tube. Maybe part of this is cracked open. Well, there's a tube in there. Maybe just not I'll try to put some more like paper inside the tube. That's what I forgot. My music. Music. Yeah, this will be a good way to hear a bunch of the fun nicknames too. I like it. See if anyone can snag it or if anyone already has. I don't know if this is working. It is working. Good. All right, let's talk about a few opens. We'll go over these a few times. Bat will be the first thing we roll with tonight, so we'll wait till that one fills up, and then we'll go from there. Gold Rush multi-sport license jersey randoms were ran, and the randoms were pasted on the screen. What am I trying to say? The picture was posted, so you guys could see who you have. If you don't know your line, you want me to read them, always happy to read them. But I'm trying to avoid you guys having to listen to me read 98 names here. There were 4 solos. That's why there was just 19 spots. Jota, Diaz. So Diogo. I swear it's got to be Diego. Hold on. A lot of time, guys. No, it is Diogo. If these names are misspelled, I'm copying these from checklists and stuff. So I misspell stuff myself as well. But Diogo Jota, Portuguese soccer player. Okay. Ruben Diaz, also a Portuguese soccer player. Look at that. Are they both on the soccer team, the World Cup team? Blues player in hockey, Parayko. He's a big guy. I think he's like 6'3" or 4. Could be wrong. Got you, Jason. Colton Parayko for 13. Just Simone Nemec left there for 13 in the East Coast jerseys. As far as the multi-sport, we've got Diogo Jota, Ruben Diaz, both Portuguese soccer players, and Mason Mount. Isn't that a baseball pitcher? Nope. Not even close. Isn't there a Mason? Oh, I think that's that closer that's Mason something, but he would have been claimed. Mason Mount, also soccer. I mean, I gotta assume we got a soccer player in this case. I'd hope. There's a decent chance, I should say. Never assume, because you know what that means. Plays for Chelsea in the Premier League. Nice. Oh no, Manchester City. Started with Chelsea. Okay, now I know. All 3 of those left are soccer players for $4. Jota, Diaz, and Mount. We'll come back to that. Without Trasinko being nicknamed since he legally changed it to that, you guys have to decide. That's why I upped the credit on this one. A nickname's a nickname. You guys, that's pretty loosely termed there. So yeah. Like, can you think of, like, for example, does Jordan Love have a nickname? No. Does Aaron Rodgers even have a nickname? No. So there's a ton that don't, but there's also a ton that do. So I up the price, the credit if you get it right. Bat is the only thing that's open before we get to the football portion. 6 spots left in Big Al's. Remember, these aren't the teams that are available. It's just straight fill. So 6 spots left to close this. Then we'll random the teams once we get there. Simone Nemec here. As far as baseball goes, these are the teams that are available. We need 3 to close this. Right? Let me check Facebook one more time here before I make a fool of myself. Checking all these claims real quick here. Had 1 trade. Over here, none. And then, okay, good. In baseball, 3 teams left to close us. These are the teams that are available: Arizona, Baltimore, Chicago White Sox, Cleveland, Colorado, Detroit, Houston, Kansas City, Los Angeles Angels, Miami, Minnesota, Oakland, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, Seattle, Tampa Bay, Texas, and Washington. So 18 teams to pick from, right? Correct. 3 will close us. This is our final bat. First 2 were not bad, but we definitely didn't hit a headliner. I'm hoping that we got a headliner in number 3. If we happen to hit that 500 home run bat, it'll be random to all the teams. So just top team after 7 rolls. I like it. Good guesses. Yep, those are all guys with nicknames. I try to keep my responses to a minimum as to not say it's already been picked or it hasn't already been picked. Daryl, what's up, man? How many spots do you have left in the freebie? I didn't go check on it. Is it half full yet? So we'll get going as soon as the bat fills up. Just 3 spots left there, 22 apiece. 6 left in Big Al's, and then a couple solos left in the multi-sport and the East Coast box. Take Arizona to the bat. You got it, Dustin. There's a headliner in Arizona, isn't there? Is it Corbin Carroll? There's a headliner for Oakland, too. I want to see Nick Kurtz. There's a headliner for... I swear there was one more team that had a headliner. Maybe it was one of these ones that got claimed. Not that matters. I mean, there's a ton of good names. Yeah, so you guys sent you a picture of what I hit today. You sent me a picture? Did I miss it? I have missed. You probably sent it, hopefully. I'm going to look it up here. 1 second. I need to finish my thought process. Greg's got an in. Thanks, Greg. So Daryl posted, if you guys go find the hockey post from today, our East Coast post, there's a link in there to Daryl's room. And he's doing, it's box number 50 for him. And he's doing a free box 50. So each person can claim 1 free jersey. So if you're not in his room, or if you are in his room and you haven't claimed yet, go grab a player. Doesn't cost anything. There's a bunch of names left. Go snag one. It's on the East Coast post. Also, it's called Blockbuster. Hold on, let me find it. I always forget if there's extra words. Blockbuster Breakers Cards and Memorabilia. So if you need me to point you there, I can. If you can search it, you can search it on that. If not, go find the East Coast post. There's some names left there that are for free. And then stick around and claim some paid spots. Right? Don't be that person that grabs a free and then, well, you can be that person too. Let's look at what Kyle hit here. Yeah, Daryl's on there too. I mean, you can look him up. His name's on his app there as well. What was I looking at? Kyle. What did Kyle hit today? Ooh. Little Bo Nix flex. Nice. I like his auto. I know it's pretty simple, but I think it looks nice. That's awesome, Kyle. All right, let me get back to my page here. Just figured I'd shout out if you want to join a freebie. One of these days here soon, I'll make a post again for like the people that I break with, that I trust, that you guys should go check out and join. I know we talk about them frequently. We always talk about Brad. Brad's room is great to join for helmets. I join his more than any other full-size room by a long shot. A lot of my helmets are from him. Hockey, I joined Daryl, as we talked about. I joined Nick a ton now and whatnot. I might be moving to another one. Joined Christian as well. I've talked about him. Nick, I don't know. Hughes, see, that's what he's talking about. I was in Nick's last night. Three jerseys. I keep having the right player in the wrong break, but it's my own fault. I saw, like, I have a lot of targets, and Hughes was sitting there without a claim, so I put a claim on him twice, and I won him, and then the other one he had it, so I just skipped it and thought, oh well, that's what I got. Okay, guys, we're almost ready to get going. We have 2 left in baseball, the baseball bat. As soon as that closes, we'll get started. We have more in here right now watching, so a few reminders. The first one is the poll is up. We're back to just regular poll, so the mini options, whoever wins, if we win as a group, we'll random the names. Garrison Hurst, Darrell Rivas, Mean Joe Green, free mini helmets. One winner can pick whatever one they want. The other one is guess a name. I got a gold bag helmet right here behind this. It's got a player in it that has a known nickname. So a player that has a nickname. A lot of examples in the chat here. You can copy someone or you can think of your own. Those are the 2 games today. As far as what's open for us to get rolling, one left in the East Coast 2-boxer. That's Simone Nemec. It's funny that 2 of the names here have been traded, but still great jerseys. Simone Nemec, Devils, Fanatics, Premium, $13. In the multi-sport jersey, we have 3 soccer names left. Diogo Jota, Ruben Diaz, and Mason Mount. That's Portuguese, and English, England, Manchester United, I think, and then Portuguese players there on the national team. $4 for each of those. And then our only thing that's not closed as far as non-football is the baseball bat. I'll read through these again. Just 2 teams left to close us, and then we'll roll with that first. Live fills tonight will be a Big Al's full-size, probably 2-boxer. Radke, 1-boxer, and then some licensed jerseys. Take the 2 Portuguese players. You got it. I think Portugal's got an outside shot at winning this thing, although everyone's looking good now, and Brazil looks good today against Scotland. Mason Mount is the Manchester United player that's left there for $4. Teams that are left in baseball, 2 of these will close us, guys. Baltimore, Chicago White Sox, Cleveland, Colorado, Detroit, Houston, Kansas City, Los Angeles Angels, Miami, Minnesota, Oakland, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, Seattle, Tampa Bay, Texas, Washington. So 2 left to close us there, and then we'll get rolling. I've had my power go out twice today, guys, with thunderstorms around us, and I sent a picture to a few of you guys. Utah right now, we've got like 7 fires going. Maybe it's not that many. I think a couple have been put out, but as far as in the nation, the top 10 worst cities, air quality, we've got 9 of them here. My city is like number 4. The other ones are right next to me. And then in the nation, or in the world, Salt Lake City, which is, I'm a part of Greater Salt Lake City, is the 10th worst air quality in the world right now, with like Jakarta and New Delhi, and we've got fires all around us. Majority of them human started. I bet they cancel all fireworks for Utah for this year. Anyways, now a lightning storm that'll probably start a few more fires, but the power's gone out twice. So if it does, I'll reboot. I'll come back on. I'll try as fast as I can. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Greatest freaking football team in all the land. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Mount going to Dustin for 4. Baltimore, Elliott in the bat. You got it. And then Jason says, "Give me KC." Okay. So we got some fun stuff going today. Today's my son's 8th birthday. I hung out with them all morning and did stuff with them. Now they're at Toy Story while I'm working. Oh, that power outages, all stuff. I'm a little behind on responding to some people. I love Eurotrip. I didn't know that's what you're talking about, but I love Eurotrip. I haven't watched that in years and years either. What did I watch today for you? We always talk about movies. Has anyone seen he's a good director too. He has a ton of good movies. The Last Duel. Have you guys seen The Last Duel? Show was good and bad. Started off bad, then it ended good. I mean, like, the acting got better. Okay, let's run randoms on the baseball bat. I tell you what, I'd probably challenge a guy to fight to the death too. 15. Okay, let's get some randoms going here. Get rid of Ruben Diaz and Mason Mount searches. Trying to get rid of a bunch of pages since internet is slow today around me. Okay, 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We'll start with this one, guys. We'll worry about the last hockey solo when we get there. We'll worry about the last 6 spots in Big Al's. 5 now, I guess, would be the correct number. And we'll get rolling through this. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I appreciate it. So 5 left here. This is just a claim in type thing. Just say you want a spot, and I'll give you a spot. $43, 4 boxes. We'll randomize the teams as soon as these last 5 get filled up. In the bat, we've got Brad with San Diego and Pittsburgh. Chad, Yankees and Texas. Brad, Boston and Oakland. Jason J, St. Louis, Detroit. Bob, you've got the Cubs in Seattle. Larry V, Philadelphia, San Francisco. Larry K, Toronto, Washington. Jonathan R, Atlanta and Minnesota. Elliot, you've got the Mets and Tampa. Brad, Cincy and Houston. Steve A, Dodgers and Miami. Bill S, Milwaukee and the Angels. Dustin, you have Arizona and the White Sox. Elliot, Baltimore and Colorado. Jason T, Kansas City and Cleveland. No randomizing the box because we only have 1 box left. We've opened these the last 2 weeks. Box 1, I think we went in order. 1, 2, and now we've got 3. No more bats here. We'll probably substitute either on this day or Monday or Wednesday. We'll either do one of those days. We will for sure do our new juiced balls case. I'm probably going to keep the licensed jerseys going and order another case of those. I think it's a fun series. We're only 2 through those, so I'll give it a little bit before I decide. Jeez, still didn't cut it all the way, but good enough. I can have the rest. Is it this one? Yeah, it's just kind of not. I think the butt is making noise. What are you guys voting for today? Tight end other, your little safe space. Gotta get the tight end other. Although that didn't work the other night on the full size night, we had a chance at Derrick Henry, and who was at the end of the show? It was the Cooper Kupp jersey. I don't know why these are. I mean, I guess because there's so much room in there, but I can tell that's number 23. 23 out of 100. It's just rubbing while it's in there, I guess. Taking off the ink. Series 1 baseball bat, 23 of 100. Good luck, all. Try not to cut my hand off. Not a lot of room for error on these. Please remind me after the multi-sport to close the poll. I almost blew right past that the other night. I can't get a grip on me. There we go. Break my fingernails. Yeah. Oh, there goes the little wedge that wasn't really doing its job. I guess it was for the top, but. Okay. There we go. We got a blonde, looks like a Rawlings Pro. Last time I was wrong, it was a Louisville Slugger. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. That is a Rawlings Pro. And I feel like maybe I should be able to read that, but I can't. Looks like it says Allison in there, but I don't think that's. Then it ends with a CH, maybe? J on top? I don't know. Do you guys know who that is? I've got the answer under that little cap, but baseball eludes me on the autographs. Nice blue ink. No smudge on there. No pen lift either. It looks great. It will display nice. J. Willie's Ranch. It does kind of look like ranch. Juan Marichal, maybe. I can see that. Well, it's just cheap. Sometimes you guys know it right away and tend to know it, but I'm siding with the J. Willie's Ranch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I should know that. We've got him in my. Hold on, I gotta take a picture. I gotta look at the picture on my my jerseys. Obviously, a bat is a different sign space than a jersey, but how different? That's Jackson Chourio. It's a great hit. Where's my Chourio jersey? I want to see if it looks like that. Where are you, Jackson? Or did we already hit Jackson Chourio and I'm forgetting? No, I don't think we have. Good grief. No, it's shorter on the jersey. A little bit shorter signature. I wonder when this one was signed. It seems like that should be Brewers, but let me make sure. I don't. He's probably a guy that's only played for the Brewers. But as soon as I assume that, I mess up, and then I get in trouble. Yeah, he's young. He's only played for the Brewers. Venezuela. Milwaukee was claimed right before we went live by Bill. Bill, nice hit. I'm trying to figure out how that is it. Well, there's a thing. I'm gonna scan this. I want to see when it was signed. That's always what I want to see. Is it an early sign? Is it a quick sign? Is it a DA signing? It's DA cert, so it was done at DA headquarters. Date of signing. That's great. Date of signing and it's blank, but it is Jackson Chourio. Come on, fill out the dates. I was talking to that with the Raggy guy, how he hates when people don't put the dates on stuff. I would agree. Great hit, Bill. Congrats. Jackson Chourio, Rawlings Pro, blonde bat. That's the size of the bat, but DA cert, you got your DA certification. That's a great hit. I was hoping for a pictured headliner. I don't think he's pictured. I mean, I was hoping for the 500 homer and bat, but that didn't happen. It's a great hit, though. Congrats, Bill. I heard Bill had some fun today, Bill, outside of work. Where am I putting this? I got my little slab here. Okay. Let's keep it going. Time for East Coast, our other non-football break listing. I'm going to call it. The only person left was actually kind of interesting, was it? Are you not supposed to talk about it? Am I messing that up? Because I've been called for jury duty a ton of times, and I've never. Okay, it's jury duty. I've never had to go. Like I've always had to, call in, see if you're gonna. I've actually wanted to do it, but not every case is like the Scranton and Strangler. 1 day case, you're done. That's good. Like I want to go be a part of the Scranton Strangler, but every time I get the call back, they say we don't need you. Thanks for being willing. It's like, all right, whatever. I'm sure that's not fun though when you got a ton to do. Okay, East Coast time. The only person left is Simone Nemec, Devils, Fanatics Premium, good young player. I'm surprised he was traded, to be honest with you, but my hockey jersey collection is probably 25% filled with players that are on new teams. They move around a lot. That doesn't bother me. So last player there, but let me read off who has who. Nick, you've got Yager, Bratt, and Krause. Chad, Bedard, Vasilevsky, and Brian Rust. Larry V, Fedorov, Jarvis, Hurricanes jersey, and Matthew Tkachuk. Jonathan R, Cujo, Curtis Joseph, Jaden Schwartz, Dustin Wolf. Larry V, you have Kaprizov, Eriksson Ek, and Tim Stutzel. Christian over at Waffleboard, you've got Shesterkin, Forsberg, and Monahan. Brian W, Ovechkin, you traded for Gunther and Seguin. Daryl, Kovalev, Svechnikov, and Ekholm. Brian W, Jarvis, the Canada jersey. Sam Bennett, Canada jersey, and Adrian Kempe. Daryl, you had Howe, Palat, and you traded for Anderson, Josh Anderson for the Canadiens. Brian W, Yossi, Merzlikins, Hayduk, Solani, Larkin, and Barbashev. Jason T, you had Belfour, Sorokin, and Colton. Tim K, you had Matthews, Uyghur, and Ottinger. Dylan, you had Quick, Velarde, and Scheifele. Jonathan R, Keller, Steele, and Mangiapane. Jason T had Parayko, Nick F. had William Eklund. Nemec trying to corner the market on House. Did you get 2 Hows? Oh, I get what you're saying. 2 Howe jerseys. This one you could keep, Daryl. If you can try to snag another Howe. I think I have 1 or 2 Hows in my collection that I've hit from. I don't think it was East Coast. I think it was West Coast or something. But I got a couple Hows. Nemec, and then it says hashtag German. Thank you, Daryl. Good luck to you. So yeah, I'll say it again now that we're to the hockey spot. If you haven't yet, go look at the East Coast Post. My East Coast Post. Daryl has a link in there for his 50th jersey. Everyone can pick 1 free player. So go look at who's left. Take a spot. Might as well. If you want me to help you get to his room or him to help you reach out to him, reach out to me. Okay, let's roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is that correct? Nemec claimed Nemec. Yeah, it says little thing German, and then I hover over it and it says Nemec. I don't know. 16 spots left. Finished. Not quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I already got rid of them. 8, 10, 14, 17, 18, 25, 26, 28, 29, 39, 40, 40, 47, 55, 86. Okay. Let's get this going. Top 2 boxes of what we're going to open. If you want to look at a trade after, if you win one that's maybe not your favorite style or team and you want to look at trade options, just let me know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. And Daryl, if and when you hit Howe, I'll trade you a nice Caulfield. Goal Caulfield. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm joking. I know you wouldn't take that trade anyways. 17 and 26. Both on the left side. 17, 26. So let me get this back up. Stop sharing. We will do our multi-sport next. Again, if you're just jumping in, you're in the multi-sport and you want to know your line, let me know. I'll read it to you. If not, there's a picture on the Facebook page on that claim post. Too much talking, I already forgot. I think it was 17 and 26. It was. Get rid of these first. We have to wait even more for our cut open boxes. I hate waiting. Can we get a picture today? We will see. Good luck, all. I'm sitting here thinking, I think if it might already be decided, USA plays next Wednesday night at 6 p.m. my time, which is right when I start the stream. I might have to change the day or just listen and have you guys tell me. I'm not a huge soccer fan, but I love World Cup. It's fun. So I might have to change the stream time or the date or just suck it up and miss it. I don't know. It's the only sport I have right now. 17. Good luck, all. Poll remains open. Guesses remain open. In the gold bag, there is a player with a nickname, a notable nickname. And I need to. Brady gave me this for free as a nice gesture. I need to get this blade out and get a new one in there. He gave me replacement blades too. Here we go. Box number 1. Good luck, all. I think. Whoops, I just showed you the color. 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I lifted the box up. You saw the color. I think I know who this is, and someone's going to say a break too late. Unless you somehow got him again. Let's see where he goes. I might be in the trade market for this one. East Coast COA 52 for the Flames. That's got to be the new Mammoth defender, Mackenzie Weegar. It is. That's a great hit. Mackenzie Weegar now with the Utah Mammoth. Nick, you had him the other day. I'm over here complaining. Not really complaining, but And then what do? I turn around and I do it to you. Good grief. Who had Mackenzie Weegar? It's a fun hit. I don't think he signed yet for Utah. Not acclaimed, so a random. There's a few Flames jerseys for past players on this series, I think. A couple. There he is. I skipped it the first time. Tim, you had Austin Matthews, Mackenzie Weegar, Jake Ottinger. You're hitting on your first random. Tim Kelly, nice hit. Tim, are you here? If you want to explore trading, I'd look at it. If not, no big deal. That's a cool jersey. Calgary Flames A patch, Fanatics Premium. There were some games where I wanted to strangle him, and other games where he played good. He's a little bit older, but that's a cool one. I've not seen his signature or him on a jersey. So, Mackenzie Weegar. He got traded to us halfway during the season. People loved and they wanted to score. He scored, and the crowd. I was there for his first goal. I forget who it was against, but I mean, defensemen aren't supposed to score a ton unless you're Quinn Hughes or something. Cal McCarr. Nice hit, Mackenzie Weegar. Going to Tim. Okay, box 26. Second chance here. Good luck, everyone. Give me a Pitchard. Come on. I believe in us. This thing is going quick. Three, two, one. And now we're getting a player from that team. Good grief. Number 9, this time on a Mammoth jersey. And this one should be Mammoth. I think he has it listed as Mammoth. We'll see if it's a UHC or a Mammoth. That's the captain, Clayton Keller. My son's favorite player for now, my wife's too. All right, I try to pick someone that's not the... Did you really, Nick? Keller and Weegar? Oh, man. That was claimed late. I want to say it was the final claim to help us get closer to close. Jonathan R. with Keller. Taking a Keller spot, hitting a Keller. Go Mammoth. I sent him a meme saying, oh, going after Keller again. And he said, I have a feeling. You had one. Good grief. Clayton Keller. C-patch, and it is the Mammoth jersey. I love it, man. Is that our first Mammoth jersey we pulled here? The rest been UHC? We'll start seeing more and more. There's just a bunch of UHC sitting around, which are cool too. C-patch, Mammoth jersey. Clayton Keller. Go Mammoth. Don't even. You're a Wild fan. I think everybody, and then nice Utah patches on the side too. I think everyone... If you're a hockey collector, you got to have at least one Mammoth item. I can wear it to a home game. You would too. I should travel to some Mammoth games. I go to a bunch here. My wife loves it too. I do as well. But we like seeing stadiums across the nation, places we can go. She has a list of ones she wants to go to when we get a little more available to travel. Hard with little kids. And basically 2 jobs each, but I'd love to go to another NHL stadium. I haven't even been to an MLB game. I hope I can soon. I've been to a ton of football games, basketball games. That's cool. Clayton Keller. One claim, still no pitcher, but at least a claim there in a random. Tim and Jonathan R. Congrats, you two. Keller and Mackenzie Weegar, both current Mammoth players. There are still 2 Mammoth players in the series, though. All right. Let's keep it rolling. We are going our multi-sport series. We've hit a football jersey. We've hit a basketball jersey. There's only 5 sports in this, so we're not guaranteed to get one of each. We could very well hit Basketball and football 2 more times each, or 4 more footballs. I don't really know if that matters, but see if we can get a different sport today, or a fun name from one of those sports we've already hit. Not going to read claims again. If you want me to read your line or lines, I'm happy to do it if you didn't see the picture. But I'll read claims. Nick F., you had Slavkovsky. Christy, you had Caitlin Clark, Mbappe, Bedard, Pulisic. Chad, you had Eichel, Dave, Hoffman, Jeff V., Trout, and Griffey. Steve, you had Favre. Bob, you had Beckham. Larry V., you had Bo Jackson. Zach, you had Ryan and Curry. Larry K., McDavid, Jonathan R. Rose, Elliot Ewing, Bill S. Love, and Brian W. O'Neill. Solos were claimed by Nick with Hota and Diaz, and Dustin, you had Mason Mount. Who's the baseball player I'm thinking of that's Mason something that does the walkout? Isn't he a closer? He does the walkout song to that song by Korn. I think that's so cool. Mason Wynn. Who does he play for? Is he Padres? No. He's somewhere. I gotta look it up because this is the guy on Cardinals. No clue. St. Louis. James, is that the player I'm thinking of? Mason Wynn. Is he the closing pitcher that walks out with the song to Korn? And the lights start flickering, going off. No, it's Mason Miller. That's right, Mason Miller. Where does Mason Miller play? Not Mason Wynn. Hey, Mason Miller is San Diego. I was right. Nicknamed the Reaper. We're talking about nicknames today, the Reaper. I think he's the one that comes out with the Korn song on, which is pretty cool. Okay. Anyways, enough time wasting. That's a good intro. He's the Reaper. Guess another player in the NFL that has a nickname. If you get it right, you get $15 to use today. Jeff just guessed above. There's a few guesses over there as well. I will eventually get into baseball. Don't worry. I'm waiting until I'm almost dead to do it. 1, 2, 3, 6. Anything but a 4 or a 5. Miller, San Diego. Anything but a 4 or a 5. I skipped across and stayed on 1 the whole way across. Box 1. If this is football, we will count it for the football positions. We're going to close the poll after this regardless, and the guesses after this. Oh! Hey, look at that. Clayton Keller gloves, too. That I stuff on top of the Reggie White trophy. Hitting Clayton Keller. We got the gloves right there on the side. I'm bugged because I didn't get a Clayton Keller stick. That's all right. Box 1. Good luck, all. Gold Rush licensed multi-sport. I'm going to do a double cut here just because I can. You guys see Neymar get into the Brazil game? I thought that was cool. After Vinny had 2 goals, Vinny Jr. 3, basically. 1 got called back for a foul. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Hey, this is the style that I had in my series. Remember? The St. Patty's Day version. This is cool. Don't think he was claimed, but this is a nice Mitchell and Ness. And that's another guy with a nickname. No, he's not the Big Hurt. Is he the Big Hurt? Am I losing my mind? Frank Thomas. No nameplate on these St. Patrick's Day 1. I think it's St. Patrick's. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day batting practice jersey, Chicago White Sox. That's cool. Frank Thomas. What's Frank Thomas's nickname? Am I going crazy, or is it the Big Hurt? We had this same one in my series a while back. We had another batting practice. They call them batting practice, but they're still nice jerseys. White Sox. We had another one that was the Mark McGuire too. The yellow one. Cooperstown Collection, Mitchell and Ness. Authentic with the extra tag. Big Hurt. See, now we're starting to pull nicknames. Well, we're talking about one, I guess, the Reaper, but this is the Big Hurt. Baseball. Let me see who has them. Hold on. Frank Thomas. That's a great jersey. St. Patrick's Day batting practice jersey. I don't like these non-nameplate ones. They don't fold as well. They called him Big Hurt when he sucked. Really? All right, let me look through here and find who had Frank. Favorite player growing up? Yeah, he's cool. Now we always talk about his commercials. Hey, Frank, you got a little pep in your step. What you been doing? Well, I've been taking Nugenics. There it is. Larry K. You had McDavid. You had Wade Boggs, Frank Thomas, Michael Penix Jr., Joe Montana. That's a good line. Larry K. taking home the Frank Thomas. My wife doesn't mind it either. Frank, you acting like you're 25 years old. It's a great hit. St. Patrick's Day batting practice jersey going to Larry K. Larry, are you here? Congrats. That can, I doubt you care at all what that can make up for your Canada soccer team losing today to Switzerland. Is that who they played? I don't think there's a lot of soccer fans in the group, but Big Hurt. Okay, we are going to close the poll. Wow, tight end other running right with it. No love in the running back today. The big Nugenics. Man, I can bench press more than I ever could as a kid. You looking great, Frank. How you doing it? Well, let me tell you a secret. What soccer? You can't say what soccer in the middle of the World Cup, Jason. You got to put a little respect on it. After that, you can go back to crapping on it. Team USA plays tomorrow night, right? Yep, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Well, 10 p.m. Eastern. It's a late game. We play Turkey. They keep calling them Turkey, which must be the way they say it, but I've never heard them say that until this World Cup. They're already eliminated, so it doesn't really matter. But we're already first, so it doesn't really matter. But we play tomorrow. And then I think our next game is next Wednesday, the 1st, at 6 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern. So that kind of blows. We'll have to figure that out for me, or I'll just suck it up and miss it. Okay, we've done our multi-sport. We've done our bat. We've done our East Coast. There's a lot of flopping and faking in soccer. I agree. I can't stand it. It makes basketball look way better with the flopping. We are now to Radke. So we've closed the poll. You guys are going tight end and other. No college guest today. College guest today. You can if you want to, but there's no credit for it today. Last chance to guess a player with a nickname in the gold bag here. If you get it right, you get $15 credit to use today. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots left in Big Al's. As soon as that fills up, I will run the randoms. We're just a few short. After that, we'll do a few life fills. I like that nickname too, Jeff, the big unit. I really like, as far as looking for baseball stuff, obviously the big guys I'd love to have in my collection, but I've really wanted a Randy Johnson for a long time now. I tried on a few and I missed some winner's choices that were expensive. I was going to choose him, but I didn't win. Dustin got you, but I agree. I'd love a Randy Johnson item. Arizona will be cool. Seattle will be cool. 4 left in Big L's. Let's go over to Radke here. Greg, you've got Denver and Arizona. Tim, I'm going to kind of skip some spots here. Tim, you had Dallas and Pittsburgh. Carlos bought both your randoms. That was Green Bay and Buffalo. Steve, you had the Rams. Carlos bought your random, which was Seattle. Jason J, you had Miami. Carlos bought your random, which was Washington. So, Carlos, if you're here listening, your teams are Green Bay, Seattle, Washington, and Buffalo. Jonathan R., you've got Minnesota, Atlanta. Bill, nope, I skipped one. Greg, Giants, and Jacksonville. Bill S., Philly, Chicago, Tennessee, and the Jets. Jonathan R., Kansas City, Indy, Tampa, and Cleveland. David L., you have Cincy, New England, Houston, and Las Vegas. Brian W., you've got New Orleans and Baltimore. Bob, San Francisco, and Detroit. And Brad, you close with the Chargers, and you got Carolina. I know they do really roll around like their leg got chopped off. I wish they could just bring it back a little bit, you know. I don't know if that's expected or someone just made a noise outside. Oh, that's my... Oh, it's my family. They're already back from the movie. All right. Okay, let's get a box number here. Yeah, they're playing great without him. Do we know if... I bet he sits tomorrow again because we don't need him, but I wonder if he's okay enough to come back for next week. They are playing great. This year feels a little different than normal. And the way that our little side of the bracket works is, assuming things go right, we got pretty easier matchups all the way to like the Sweet 16 or quarterfinals, whatever you want to call it. But then again, it's soccer, and we could lose our first knockout game. But better than playing Spain or France or Brazil or Argentina. We don't have to face any of them if we do it right. Okay, let's get a box number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's correct. Seven times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 2. Box 2. William, are you taking your stuff upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
We barely got back from the movie.
Yeah? Is there lightning outside?
No, not lightning, only rain.
Rain now?
Yeah, it was windy and rain.
Nice, dude.
I like that Bart Star card.
You like the Bart Star card?
Mm-hmm.
You should. All right, get off the screen. I'm live.
Okay.
How was the movie?
Good.
Great. Did it teach you to not care about your electronics? That's what the movie's about, dude. I hope you listened.
I did.
Yeah? So no more Switch right now, right? That's exactly what you're coming to do, isn't it? You learned nothing! Okay.
Well, I'm going to play Fortnite with Desert.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Please take it upstairs and close the door, okay? Learn nothing, man. Learn nothing. Yeah, we'll do the bag. In his defense, I know I can't blame him. I like playing too. Just trying to give him a hard time. It's summer, and he's got some extra time on his hands. Okay, let's get our bag here. You guys are going tight on another. Did anybody get the guess right? I don't know. I'll play Fortnite with him too. I like shooting games. Something fun. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Anybody guess an eagle? Now that you've seen it, there's a couple I could have gotten from this one. No. What's his nickname? His name is I don't know what his nickname is. He's Madden cheat code. It's not him. It's not Michael Vick. Don't be shady. It's not shady. Anybody guess Weapon X? Brian Dawkins? It could have been Randall Cunningham too. The Ultimate Weapon is his nickname, right? Ultimate Weapon. But Brian Dawkins is Weapon X. I don't think that was too hard of one, although I don't even think, did anybody even guess Megatron? I thought I'd get a ton of Megatron guesses too. I don't even think I saw a single Megatron guess. Maybe that was a little too hard. Maybe I should have done like conference, done the NFC. Was that a hard one? I didn't think it'd be that hard. I thought maybe we'd get one or two, and that's the whole point of making it 15. Give a couple people some credit, or one person. Oh well, sorry, didn't happen. Weapon X. I love that nickname. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I got rid of 2. Sorry, no one had credit tonight, I guess. You guys are going tight on another. Let's see if we start there. We'll move on to Big Al's next. Just 4 spots left to close us. Got the state right. Yeah, those are good guys. I like the bus. I liked Broadway Joe's good guess too. There's a bunch of good guesses. The bus, Broadway Joe. Who else did we have there? I don't even know. Did we not have a lot of guesses? Was that not a fun one to guess? A bunch of Deion Sanders, Primetime. Marshawn Lynch. Good one. Jay Willie's Ranch. I guess there just wasn't a lot. William Perry's a good one too. Adrian Peterson. Wasn't a ton of guesses. That doesn't help. Beast Mode, yeah. Skittles, Beast Mode. Okay, box 2. Minister of Defense is a great one for Reggie White. Although, as we've said before, I don't have a Reggie White helmet. I love them, but they're expensive. So try to guess names that are a little more obtainable, just to have a better shot. It's a great nickname, though. Oops. No, you wouldn't do Fultz. Who's Fultz? Oh, Nick Fultz. Oh, yes. Big something Nick. Yeah. Family friendly, right? At least I tried it. That's right. Got a name on top. I bet that's who this is. It's the right team. Mamacita. Let us guess again. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You got a Giants classic. New York Giants. Who had the Giants? Giants. Spot 7. Greg E had the Giants. Won't you be my neighbors? Scat, Strahan, Dart, all good guesses. This is pretty cool. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Haven't we already hit the limit on quarterbacks? I think they kind of gave us a juice double case, guys. I'm scared to see what's next. That's Jackson Dart. He eats at our, he's from Utah. He eats at our family restaurant here. I still want to buy some blank helmets and just ask him to come meet me. Hey, I got some free food for you. Have him sign a bunch of stuff. Jackson Dart. What a great hit. Fanatic certified Greg. Congrats. He's been on the checklist for Fire Factory, and a bunch of you guys have been after him, and I probably would be there too if I was in that break. But we're seeing him come out of Racky first. I hope Fire Factory's next. It's a great hit. Scattaboo would have been a great hit too. Strahan, I always love. Quarterback series is a quarterback series so far. Holy schmoly. Quarterback, you guys are going tight end other. Don't worry. That was a hard congratulations. Nice hit, Greg. Congrats. I do hope we see him soon from Fire Factory. He's been on the checklist, this new one, and the one before that too. The new case just showed up today. So Fire Factory would never. I think they would. All it will take, Jonathan, is an email from you. Just email him and say, what gives? Okay. In for Big Al's, you got it. All right, guys, let's pull this up here. Come on, show it. Okay, we're down to 3 spots left in Big Al's full size. As soon as it fills, I will run the randoms and give you guys a second to trade. My neighbor's texting me. May need an airport pickup at like 10:15 p.m. Hold on, let me just respond to him. Tomorrow is Thursday. Neighbor says you need to go pick up my. He's got a big family. You need to go pick up my Yukon and pick up my family from the airport. You got it. You dingus. Dave. One spot left to close this, guys. We're almost there. And James, thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Good luck to you. Let's get some teams going here. I'll give you guys, I'll try to delay this a little bit, give you time to trade sell if you want to. The last couple times, no one's really wanted to, but might as well try. What am I looking for? Random.org. Trying to think tomorrow. I'll worry about that after the stream. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Kansas City on top, Philadelphia on bottom. Let's go over here. This tab. And paste. So we said Kansas City on top, that's Greg. Philadelphia on bottom, that's James. Just to check another one, Cincy is Bill. So let's reorganize and check those 3. I said Cincy was Bill, Kansas City was Greg, and the last one, Philly, was James. Okay, we're good. Let me read through them. I'll give you guys a little bit of time to talk trades before I grab boxes. And then our first live fill will likely be a 2-box Big Al's, then another Racky, and some licensed jerseys. Okay, in this one, Zach, I've got you with the Arizona New York Jets combo spot. Dave, Atlanta. Jonathan R. Baltimore. Bill S. Buffalo. Carlos, you've got the Carolina Tennessee combo spot. Bill S., you've got Chicago and Cincy. Dustin, Cleveland. Zach B., Dallas. Greg, Denver and Detroit. Eric, you've got Green Bay. Excuse me, Greg, you have Houston. Tim K., Indy. Brian, Jacksonville. Greg, Kansas City. Jason, Las Vegas. Jesse, the Chargers. Kyle, the Rams. Tim, you have Miami. Robert, you have Minnesota. Elliot, New England. Robert, New Orleans. Joseph, the Giants. James, Philadelphia. Jeff S., Pittsburgh. Jonathan R., San Francisco. Elliot, Seattle. Bill S., Tampa Bay. And Gila, you have Washington. Vegas for trade or sell, and Philly up for trade. So I'll give it a second here, guys. Let's find my notepad, my pen. We'll get the bingo balls out, but we'll hold on for a second. I prefer these filled live or before, so you guys have time to talk trade. But the last few weeks we've had to fill up the last few live, which is fine as well. It just doesn't give you a lot of time to trade. I'm going to text this guy back real quick, guys. Vegas up for trade or sell, Philly up for trade. Green Bay trade for Miami or Washington? Green Bay's Eric. Miami, Tim, you have Miami. Gila, you have Washington. If you want to trade, let Eric know, you dingus. Not a lot of chatter for the trades. I'll give it 30 more seconds here, and then we'll get rolling. I just don't want to rush through it if we can help. Nick says he'll buy Vegas. Sold. Nick F. I'm just going to put P there for purchase so I don't screw that up later. No thanks on Philly. Sorry. Okay. I'll let you guys keep chatting. Let me grab the boxes or get the numbers at least, and then I'll grab them. Shake it up. Let's get 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it works. Sheesh. Okay. First is not really focusing, is it? 147. 147. Next is 6868. This one is not facing the right way. 30. John Kuhn. Whatever. 30. 123. 123. All right, guys, I'm going to grab them. I'll come back and see if anything else gets traded. We've got 147, 68, 30, 123. I can read those, actually. Good job, Al. Two high ones. Okay. 147. Check. Oops. 68. Check. 30. Check. 123. Check. Okay, let's roll. Looks like nothing else is moving, so it's meant to be. Let's turn this. Our first live fill tonight, guys, will be a pick one random one, Big L's full size. And then we'll do same, but for Racky, and then some licensed jerseys. We will post Fire Factory and some licensed jerseys tomorrow. Likely break date will be Saturday, though, not Friday. We didn't do it till late Friday anyways, but I've got my son's party, and then I'm going to a show on Friday night downtown. So Saturday's going to be the day. But we'll still, if it fills by Friday, great. We'll have us more time to trade and stuff. Okay, 30 up first. Good luck, all. Series 39. 0 Anka. And a reminder, if power goes out from lightning or whatever, like it has been doing today, I'll just sign right back on. So I'll leave everything where it is. I'm hoping we will make it just fine enough. Love, love, love this helmet. Oh, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Kind of feels like it's been a while since our last Patriots amp. New England. Remember, amps are getting harder. They're not being made anymore. I haven't for a while. All right, if I can find them, I'll get them. I'll put them in the series. We still have a bunch, but there's a few teams that seem to take a while. Pat's amp. Who had New England? New England, Elliott. Elliott hitting on this one. This is Beckett certified, the old Beckett sticker. Both earpieces in there. Jason says Ty Law. 3, 2, 1. You would be correct, Jason. I know there's a bunch of Ty Laws, or there used to be a bunch of Ty Laws on amps, so not a bad guess, that's for sure. We've seen a bunch of other players on them too, but you got this one right. Hall of Fame 19, Ty Law. That's another for you guys too. Such a nice hit. I love this helmet. Little Patriot sticker under the Beckett as well. Ty Law. Good grief. It's blue night, blue and blue. Those two teams faced off in the Super Bowl. Jackson Dart was not a part of one of those teams, though. Okay, 68 up next. Either week. Series 39. 0 Anka. Congrats, Elliot. Great hit. What are the odds of that? Goodness, man. Eli and Brady hitting tonight? We can hope. Brady's not going to have for my series, but we could pull a Manning. Maybe we could pull Brady from the next the next Racky box. I like where your head's at. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So what's going to happen right after we talk about amps? Good grief. What are the odds of that? I guess in this room anything's possible. I call out a freaking Jason Witten right before it hits. Still, you think it's the man? That's that's right. So we already have our last team standing winner, but this is the first Redskins helmet. Look how beautiful that is. Nice. And this one's an authentic too. Authentic amp for the Redskins. Can we pull 4 amps? That would be very difficult. Who had Washington? Bottom. Gila. I don't know if Gila's here with us tonight. She might have to watch later or tomorrow, or she's here in the just mind their own business in the background. Beckett certified Gila. Nice hit. Old Beckett sticker too. I guess when we got amps, that's more possible. I liked your guess there. You said Carol Baskins because it's Dwayne Haskins. Jonathan knows we've seen some Haskins on these. He's obviously passed away from that on the freeway incident. It's a great helmet, though. Dwayne Haskins, Ohio State legend, too. Legend as in he played there and people liked him. Great hit. Dwayne Haskins, authentic amp, going to Gila. If Gila were here, she'd say, that's precious. I agree, Gila. Yeah, congrats for sure. Can we go 3 amps? Come on. 123, Series 39. We can go 3 with no Wonka. He saw headlights, then saw. Yeah, I don't know what he was. I don't need to talk about that. But was he under the influence? Did he run out of gas or something, or wasn't he fighting with his girlfriend, or I don't know what it was. That's sad, man. Lions amp now. I'd love to see a Lions amp. Those are fun too. I can see the team. I can't tell who it is yet. But we have fallen off the amp train, unfortunately. I knew it was statistically impossible or very difficult, but I was hoping. Geez, keeping up where we were on the train we were on Monday, we saw 4 different Niners. One was one I picked for the guests. One from Real Autograph, one from Racky, one from Big Al's, now another from Big Al's. Hey, some of these last team standing teams are coming out now. Niners, Becca certified, new Becca sticker, both earpieces. Hold on, slow down. Niners, Jonathan, that's right. You were saying you were going to trade him, even though I know you weren't. Niners, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I haven't been keeping up on the positions, but that's a new position tonight. Love this helmet, too. He's newly entered into the Hall of Fame? Or am I getting that confused with... No, Ronnie Lott is already in, right? Roger Craig is new. Roger Craig, number 33. Ronnie Lott might not be in, but I would assume he's in. And they're different positions altogether. I just, for some reason, I get those two in the same sentence. I don't know why. Jonathan, nice hit. Roger Craig, number 33. Let me fill out the positions. We have 2 quarterbacks now, 1 running back, 0 wide receivers, and 1 tight end other, right? That is correct. That's true. He was a Viking. I had a Roger Craig Flash mini helmet for the Vikings a while back. I ended up selling it, but I like stuff like that. Players on their not common teams. Not everyone does, but I think it's cool. Less of them equals more rare. Doesn't mean more wanted, I guess. Jonathan, nice hit. Roger Craig. Both are in the Hall of Fame. I assumed Ronnie Lott was in, but for a second I didn't know if it was Roger Craig that just barely got in. 147, Series 39. Show me some Wonka. No Wonka. Whatever. See a name on top? I know that I have this guy in the series. This could be them. Oops. You think you saw what you saw, but it doesn't give away anything. You'll see why. I know this helmet. I remember buying this once I saw the name on top, because it's not a guy we have a lot of the time. I don't know if I've ever had him in the series. 3, 2, 1, and they get no hint still. We've got a Lunar. The NFL Shield Lunar, missing an earpiece, but it's right here in the bag. Lunar Eclipse, NFL Shield. You guys remember that Lunar I had a long time ago where it had Devontae Adams, T. Higgins. I can't remember. There's 4 wide receivers, and they all had their, I think it was Tyreek Hill. They all had their team color signed on it. Ended up trading it away. It was such a cool helmet because not team logoed, so they could just have different players signing it. This one, unfortunately, is singularly signed. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hall of Famer. I don't know if we've ever had him or if it's just been a long time, but I love this helmet, and I'm second guessing myself on his team for a second here. I have a team in mind. That is Hall of Famer 2002, the Ghost, Dave Casper. Dave Casper. I'm thinking it's the Raiders, but I could be wrong. Hold on. He played for Oakland. He played for Houston. He played for Minnesota. He played for the Raiders, the Los Angeles Raiders, and the Oakland Raiders. Longest tenure by far is the Raiders. That's what I thought it was. Was that actually his nickname, the Ghost, with Casper? It was nicknamed the Ghost. So we got to do more nickname style stuff. I don't know if I know Ty Law or Roger Craig's nicknames or Dwayne Haskins' nickname. Dave Casper, the Ghost, Hall of Fame inscribed NFL Shield Lunar. I was really happy when I found that and bought it. I think it's been in for a series or two. Oakland Raiders, Los Angeles Raiders going to the Las Vegas Raiders spot, which was, that was the purchase spot. Nick F., you purchased it. That's going to Nick. You can forget about Mackenzie Weegar and Clayton Keller now, having them both last break. Getting a nice Dave Casper Hall of Fame 02. That may not be your cup of tea. It might be. This is a fun one, though. Nick, nice hit. Congrats. I'll do a recap here. Yeah, helps a little bit with the we all know the feeling. If you join breaks, you know the feeling of being a break too early or a break too late or selling one or trading one or having horrible luck for a long time or great luck for a long time. It all is a part of that. Okay, recap. We had Ty Law on an amp. Love that helmet. Dwayne Haskins. I love all four of these. This is a great 4-boxer. Dwayne Haskins amp. Roger Craig Classic. Dave Casper Lunar. Let's do a 2-box from Big Al's and see how this one goes. Congrats, winners. Sorry to those that did not hit in that one. Let's give it another try here. Oh, boy. First Casper I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't know that I've had him before. I could pivot to my other list here. Let me just look. Out of the 500 Big Al, 5,000 Big Al's full-size helmets, have we had Dave Casper before? Something tells me we have once. Oh, we have. And not that long ago, Series 29. It was a Las Vegas Classic. We have had a Casper. It was 10 series ago. Okay, so second time. I thought maybe it was the first, but I thought wrong. The Law Firm for Ben Jarvis Greenhouse. I love that one too. There's so many good nicknames, man. Okay, let me go up here. Live chat, top chat. As always, guys, sorry, congrats if you trade sell. That's how it goes sometimes. Okay, I've got KC for Greg. Oops, I didn't reorganize these, did I? Probably could keep them, but that just shows how they were claimed last Wednesday. Kansas City, Greg. Bill B, you've got Miami. Green Bay, James. Nick, a little behind on Miami. Chicago is number 4 for Bill. Minnesota is number 5 for Zach. Number 6, Detroit for Greg. Number 7, Denver for Dustin. Denver, Dustin. Vikings, a little behind on Vikings, Dave. San Francisco is there for Elliot. Dallas is still there. Number 9 for Zach. Giants there. Number 10 for Greg. Number 11 is Washington for Nick with a random up. I think that's the only random up right now. Steelers, number 12 for Lauren. Lauren, what's up? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Pittsburgh, Lauren. 13 is Bill. Philadelphia. The law firm is a great one. Okay, 3 main claims left, 1 random left. Well, we get rolling. You know what? While I'm waiting for these 3 guys, I'm going to use the restroom. I think I'm aging within like the last 2 years. I have to use the restroom every stream now. 3 mains, 1 random. I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay. Need some Nugenics. Buffalo, Joseph. How much do I owe and what is your Venmo? Been a while. It has been a while, Lauren. This one is 40. It's a pick one random and we'll do 2 helmets. You'll get a second team. This is the Venmo. I'm pretty good at remembering names. It's been a few years. Hopefully you've been good. Okay, 2 main spots left. Sorry for the yawn starting again. 1 random left. Nick has a random. There's 2 mains left. Indy for Brian, 1 away. Lowercase to type in my Venmo. There'll be a picture of a Green Bay helmet on there. Probably the same one I've had for however many years. I don't know if I've ever changed that picture. I'm not even sure what chrome it is. I don't know if it's Rogers, if it's Favre, if it's Love, if it's the Adams chrome I hit when I first started breaking. I don't know which one's on there. My guess is Rogers. One main left, 1 random available. Pick 1 random, 1 2-boxer, $40 per spot. We will do a Radkin X, which is $36 per spot. 1 boxer, pick 1 random one, and then we'll do some licensed jerseys tonight. No new additions since it's Wednesday. We will have 4 new additions tomorrow. Don't know who I'm adding yet. How do we know? How do we know what? One main left, one random available, and then we'll move on to Racky up next. See if we can pull that. We all know who you are adding next. I didn't say that. It may have sounded like that. I said I don't know who I'm adding next, or something to that tune. Nobody knows who I'm adding next. I don't even know who I'm adding next. I probably mumbled and it sounded like that, but that's not what I said. No one should know because I don't even know. Just one spot left, guys, to close this, and then we'll move on. New England for Jonathan. Gotcha. Thank you, Johnny K. Next is a random for sale. Last chance on that. Nick has one on spot 11. If not, we'll see you get Nick. I'll give it 30 seconds here since there's been plenty of time to claim it. Have I updated this? I did not. I don't know why I was thinking Dave Casper was a wide receiver, but he is a tight end. Big boy, 6'4", from Bemidji, Minnesota, 74 years old. Played for Notre Dame. Of course he did. He played with Rudy. At least that's what the picture looks like. Maybe he did play with Rudy. So tight end, that counts. That's you. That's you guys. 2-1-2-0 for wide receivers. Wide receivers showed out on Monday. Okay, let's run randoms here. Nick, you just let me know if you want to hold or sell. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Arizona on top, Jacksonville on bottom. You have Seattle for your random on number 11, Nick. Okay, Greg, you've got Kansas City and Arizona. Bill B, Miami and Baltimore. James, you've got Green Bay and the Jets. Bill S, Chicago and the Rams. Zach, you have Minnesota, Tampa Bay. Greg, Detroit and Atlanta. Dustin, you have Denver and Las Vegas. Elliot, San Francisco and New Orleans. Zach, Dallas and Cincinnati. Eyes went blurry. Greg, Giants and Chargers. Nick, you've got Washington and Seattle. And he says hold to Seattle. Ghost to the post. Yeah, he is the ghost. I didn't know that, and now I do. Casper the ghost. Lauren, you've got Pittsburgh, Houston. Bill S, Philadelphia, Tennessee. Joseph, Buffalo, Cleveland. Brian W, Indy and Carolina. And Jonathan R, New England and Jacksonville. Let's get 2 boxes here. I'm sure Notre Dame started the open rankings way too high then, too. They need to pick a dang conference. None of this. I guess BYU's out of the non-conference. The independents. Or wait, did Notre Dame step out of the independents? Are they still an independent? I think they are, but I might be living in the past. I don't need to shake it. Sorry, that's why I was taking a second there. Just 2. 1, 2. 3. We'll shove that up the camera's face. 3. And 156, 156. All right, let me grab them. Three, 156, 3, 156. Okay, we're holding Seattle. No other chatter. After this, guys, we're going to do another Racky. This time I actually will copy it before. I'm remembering. No, we'll do some license jerseys tonight. After the Racky, after this $2. Getting a little too ahead of myself. Next up is Racky, not jerseys. That. Okay, box 3. Series 39. Not a single Wonka today. Curious. Hola, Ila. Here we go. I love the style for this team. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got it. Oh, jeez. I was like, why is that? Got an earpiece underneath. Thought it was coming off the table. Right when I was looking back on the other screen. Chargers. 0 Wonka. Slate. I like the Chargers slate. Chargers were unclaimed. Going to spot 10, which is Greg on the Giants claim. Giants treating you well today. You got a claim hit and a random from the Giants, Greg. Chargers. Just getting home from work. Are you catching up on what was hit earlier? Or do you want me to catch you up? Chargers slate. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Not a rookie anymore, but he was a rookie last year. Isn't he pretty highly ranked, like fantasy-wise and ranking-wise? Omarion Hampton. We pulled him for the first time from Fire Factory a while back when I didn't really know who he was. I mean, I did. Is he North Carolina? No. Where did Hampton play college? Beckett certified. Thank you. And a slate. I didn't even think of that. That is a slate. Greg's after the slates. Is Chargers a team you already have, though? Omarion Hampton. Beckett certified on the slate. Great hit. That's running back. So now you got a dead stall tie 2-2-2-0. You have an LT? Okay. Well, now you got a current running back. Trade bait if you want to trade. Keep if you want to keep. You know how it works. Nice hit, Greg. Okay, 156. Series 39 already cheated and looked. There is, in fact, no Wonka. So we went the whole 6 boxes without a Wonka. We should average 2 Wonkas out of every 6. This series has been well over or well under every time we do the average, though. I don't know what it is. Perhaps my favorite non-specialty for this team. It's kind of a little too specific, but I didn't see who it was, but I know the style and I love it. 3, 2, 1. We've got the old powder blue throwback Bronco in the D helmet logo. I'm trying to think. I mean, I have a bunch of these. I'm trying to think who's in this series on that style. Denver Broncos. Kind of hoping we'd see a couple more amps just to make it an amp night, but first 2 and then none after that. I don't know if I know that picture. Who had Denver first off? Spot 7, acclaim team. Dustin, you had the Broncos. You're hitting the Broncos. Should be Beckett with a Denver autographs. Beckett certified. 3, 2, 1. That's right. You know who that is? I don't recognize his picture, but I know his autograph. That is Nick Bonito. Are Bonita fish big? Nick Bonito. Are the Bonita fish big? Well, they're a trophy fish, so yeah. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Dustin, nice hit. Nick Bonito, Denver autographs, Beckett certified. 75/96 throwback replica helmet. I love that style. I feel like that helmet, Bonito's been in for a long time, but I could be wrong. Maybe I've had it for a long time. I don't know. Okay, congrats, you two. Both AFC West there. 3 AFC West in a row with the Raiders. Chargers, Omarion Hampton, Nick Bonito on the Broncos. Let's do a Radke live fill here and see how this one goes. Bonito is a linebacker. That's another. You guys are on top. At least I think he's a linebacker and not a hand in the dirt lineman. Isn't he a linebacker? He is a linebacker. He had 14 sacks last year and 13.5 sacks in 2024. Is that real? 27.5 sacks in 2 years? 8 sacks the year before that? Man. I didn't realize he was a sack machine. I knew he's good, but I didn't know he had that many sacks. That's like top 10 in the league, isn't it? Top 5 in the league? Sack leaders 2025. Where did he? He was number 5. Wow. Aiden Hutchinson had a half more. Daniil Hunter always has him. Brian Burns stood out last year. And then Myles Garrett with the record. Tui Pelotu for the Chargers right behind him. Micah Parsons with 3 games missed right behind him too. Okay, cool. All right, I'll stop talking. Let's top spot it. Let's random spot it. Let's live chat it. Okay, I've got James with Green Bay. Speaking of Parsons, I just got a Parsons in. I don't know why he's so dang hard to get. on a non-Cowboys helmet. Denver, I don't think he's done a lot of Packers signings, maybe one or two. Not one or two helmets, but one or two signings. Jason, Pittsburgh with the random up. Did I read that right? It makes me hover. Jason, Pittsburgh random up, number 3. Chicago, Dave, number 4. Denver is gone, Jason. Sorry. Dustin, Denver's gone too. Bill, Chicago's gone. Sorry, guys. Saints is number 5 for Brian. Got you, Brian. Detroit is there for Greg, number 6. Detroit. Indy is there, number 7 for Brad. Brad, it didn't work on the bat. I tried. Indy. Minnesota. Zach got you. Philly is there, number 9 for Bill S. Number 10. Steelers are gone, Dave, but I got Washington there for you at 10. 11. Baltimore for David. 12. Cleveland for Jonathan. Going to PC, that's a good one. I like Bonita Fish. Is that 12 spots? It is. 13 is Cincy for Jonathan. 14 is Dallas for Jason with a random up. 15 is Miami for Bill. Random, taking a random. First one is where? I didn't put it there, but it's there. For Dustin. Okay, we have 1 main left, 1 random left. 1 main, 1 random. Houston closes us. Dave, gotcha. Just 1 random available. Give it a second here because I'm sure there's someone out there that didn't get in or that wants another half spot. Spot 14. Which box did we open? Did I already take it out? Wasn't it 2? Yeah, I took it out already. One more random available on spot 14 for $18. After this, guys, we'll do the licensed jerseys. Oops. If you have not, if you don't know the players and you want to take a screenshot, here's a good screenshot for you. If you know who you want, you're ready to rock and roll, you're good. 1 random left. I'll give it 15 more seconds and then I'll run the randoms. Okay, let's run randoms here. Jason, on spot 14, I'll let you know you have. Let me know if you're going to hold them or sell them or trade them or whatever you want to do. 1 got claimed, 1 sitting there. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chargers on top. Arizona on bottom. Did I mess that up? Maybe Chargers were claimed pre-fill, but not live fill. Spot 14 is San Fran, Jason. Did no one claim Chargers in this one? Probably not. I don't see it. If I messed that up, let me know. Okay, James, you've got Green Bay and the Chargers. Greg, Denver and the Giants. Jason, Pittsburgh, Dustin, you bought Kansas City. David, Chicago and the Jets. Brian, New Orleans and Las Vegas. Greg, Detroit and Seattle. Brad, Indy and Tampa. Zach, Minnesota, Atlanta. Bill S., Philly and the Rams. David, Washington, Baltimore, Tennessee, Buffalo. Jonathan R., you've got Cleveland, Cincy, New England, Jacksonville. Jason T., Dallas and San Francisco. Bill S., Miami, Carolina. David L., Houston, Arizona. San Francisco for trade or sell. Okay, Niners are up for trade or sell if anybody wants to jump on them. 3, 5, 7. 7 helmets out there. No other football stuff tonight, I don't think. You guys got the lead going. Hit a tight another here, it's all but over. But if you hit a quarterback and a running back, you're right back to being tied. San Francisco for Chargers is a trade offer. Niners for Chargers. Sure, okay. I'm going to run the boxes. Come on, tight end other here. Who would have thought Dave Casper would be the one that, well, not really. Bonito gave you the lead, but Casper tied it. A rare name there. Get rid of the sack leaders. Get rid of Dave Casper. Get rid of Jackson Churio. Go here, do this, do that. Do it 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 4. Box 4, 7 times ran. Let me stop sharing, get my screen going here. Let's also copy the licensed jerseys over so that I know what we're doing next. Let me grab box 4 after I delete box 4. Yeah, you did. Nice authentic amp, Dwayne Haskins. Amps are hard. We had 2 amps tonight. You hit one of them. I was waiting for you to say precious. You said someone else's helmet was precious the other day too, which it was. They're all precious. But now you got your own precious helmet. Nice. Congrats, Hila. Okay, box 4. Next up is licensed jerseys. That will end the night. You guys are on top for the bounty, so someone will probably walk away. I'm not going to jinx it. Let's wait and see what hits here. Quarterback, running back ties you back up and sends it into overtime with the jerseys. A wide receiver or a tight end other helps you out quite a bit. Box 4. I just jinxed you guys, didn't I? This is going to be another quarterback. My precious. Yep. Of course, Hila. Thanks for joining. Congrats. Been on a little bit of a dry spell, I think. I mean, started off with the Joe Theismann mini, which was great, but then you missed the rest of the minis. Missed a few full sizes. Hit one tonight. And I say dry spell loosely. There could be someone tonight that has 20 spots that hasn't hit yet from all the stuff. That happens to me frequently, so don't get mad at me and say that's the difference. I remember someone got mad at me a long time ago when we first started our room because I said he stuck with it when he was chasing a Cowboys helmet when it was someone else's team, even though no one owns a team. They messaged me and got so mad saying, I can't believe you say he stuck with a team and won the helmet I wanted. And I'm like, that's not what I meant. I was just congratulating him. But anyways, they never came back. They were mad at me, and I didn't quite understand it. So don't ever take my comments that seriously. I got to find stuff to say. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully, that's another slate, and it's the other LA team. Hopefully, Steve isn't watching. Steve's claimed them quite a bit on the pre-fills. One helmet off. If you're watching, Steve, I'm sorry. I know they're filling there too. You were on the right track. Ooh, and it's It's Schwartz authenticated. That's throwing me off here. Who could be a Schwartz? Could it, I mean, if we're talking quarterbacks, could it be a Warner Schwartz? Youngblood Slate would be cool too. That's Warner. You think it's Warner? I don't see a lot of Warner Schwartz, but he could easily sign for anyone like that. So, who had the Rams first off? Rams were not claimed on this one. They were a random to spot 9. Bill S., you had Philly, and the Rams were your random. If I had to make one guess, this one's intriguing to me. I didn't see it, I promise you that. My guess would be Eric Dickerson. Always say Sanders for Schwartz. Jim Everett, this could be a different type of name here. Let's see. And it is indeed Schwartz. It's going to be Warner, isn't it? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I was right. Woohoo! That counts for nothing, but I got it right. I'm trying to think of. There's a few guys like Youngblood is a great guess for Schwartz. Nick, I agree, but I don't see him on a slate, so I had to pivot. I was going to say Falk, and then I switched to Dickerson. That's a great hit. Hall of Fame 99 gold ink to match the gold horn. That's such a cool hit. Eric Dickerson, ED, that's a cool one. Schwartz certified going to Bill. Couple LA slates in the front row. That is a running back, unfortunately, so you're tied. I jinxed you. Let's do a licensed jersey 2-boxer. There it is. I'm going to pull my screen up so you can see claims if you want to see players. This is what we're going to end on. Just like that, you're back to being tied. This is how it was Monday, man. You had the win, and then it was stolen from you. You were in the lead here. A tie, as if we don't pull any football, it'll be a tie, and we'd pull another full size on Monday to go after Derrick Henry. If you win, you win. If you lose, we're back to the minis just like normal. At least we're trying for something, right? Instead of nothing. Okay, let me top chat it, live chat it, and see where we're at here. Spot 1, Favre for James. Got you, James. Spot 2 is McKinnon. Over here now. Now look at that. I put Jordan Cairo in on that awesome Blues reverse retro, and then he gets traded too. That's all right. It's a great jersey. I've got that one. Plus, I was going to post my Kyrie jerseys today, and I forgot. I've got like 5 alternates that are all awesome. I'm going to keep them all. I don't really care that he got traded. It sucks for Blues fans, though. Sanders. I'm going to assume that that's Barry Eric, although I'll have to get the votes from everyone on what I do with that one, because there's a Barry claim after when there's Barry and Dion. Yeah, Dion Sanders and Barry Sanders. 2 Sanders. I had who claimed Sanders after? Sanders. Greg claimed Barry after. So I'll let you guys chat for a second. I'm going to leave spot 3 open. I should have a rule on that and say, this is where it gets hard, guys. I like to do like, who was it the other day that we had? We've had a few. Like someone called Griffey Jr., which is his nickname. And then the other day we had someone that had how, and it was however, because it auto-corrected to however. So I want to do like common sense choices on these, but also I want it to be fair. I'm assuming Eric is a Lions fan. He would choose Barry over Dion. You guys are both saying that's fine. Let him have it. I'm going to default to Eric on this one because of the fact that he's a Lions fan and would pick Barry. If you guys pick something else, let me know. If it hits, I will always take care of the other party on these weird ones. I have no problem doing that. I do have a problem, but I don't. So I'm going to put that under Eric's name. If you guys come up with a different conclusion together, and that's fine with me too. I assumed you meant Barry, but I shouldn't assume. Favre is gone. Number 4, Cal. Ripken going to Mark. Number 5 is Garnett. Garnett might be our oldest jersey now. We've hit a few of the old ones. Patrick Kane came out finally. Someone else was old too that we just hit recently. KG might be the oldest, but I might be wrong. Jonathan S. Cody a little behind on Favre as well. Sorry, guys. Gronk. Jonathan, you're claiming for Uncle Larry. Number 6. So I always want to make sure that everyone's in a good spot on stuff like that, but can never quite make it right when it's up in the air like that. I probably should just make a very clear stance on that, and for the most part I do, but it's hard. And it's not a big deal if it hits, I'll take care of it. Francis, I got you. Number 8, Ripken. Yadingus is gone. Sorry, Eric. Bob, number 8. I was going to ask you this on the stream last night, Nick. Is there a chance that Bob is leaving then too? If the Panthers are talking about picking up Connor Hellebuck? You can't have a team with Hellebuck and Bob together. That's right. Or can you? Number 9, Carlton Fisk for Uncle Larry. Gotcha. Number 10, Iserman for Scott. That one's starting to get up there in time on the series, I think. Number 11, Larry Zonka for Eric. Whoops. Magic, number 12 for Elliot. Greg, Eddie George, number 13. Shaq, number 14 for Brian. Got you, Brian. Churio, going for the double Churio claim today. A double hit. That could be cool. Kaprizov, number 16. Kirill the Thrill. Con Nipple, number 17 for Bill. Do you have an Indy slate? Maybe. Yes, I have an Indy slate. Dallas Clark. That's a good one to have. Bob wants 7 years and like 7 to 8 million a year, so they might let him go and take Hellebuck. Hellebuck wants less. Who would you rather have be your goalie right now, Nick? Sign one to a 5-year deal. Are you taking Hellebuck or are you taking Bobrovsky? Or do you not care? 18 is PS2 for Dustin. 19, Kyrie. I like the claim for Brian. He's 39-year-old. I believe they aren't going to re-sign him for that. They are tied against the cap too. Bob's 39. He's in his prime. Bob's old. Really? 20 is Joakim Noah for Bill B. Elliot just behind on Mark Messier. Let me make sure that's 20 though. 12 plus 8. Just missed, but every time I say that and say, hey, he might be a solo, they end up being a solo. So just keep your wits about you for Messier as a solo. 38 at start of next season. Oh, he's old. It's my age. That is old in sports, though. I'm like watching Messi out there scoring hat tricks. I'm like, I couldn't even run from one side of the field to the other without falling down. I could, but I couldn't play for another 89 minutes. Okay, we got our spots. Let's get these randoms going. There's going to be 2 solos available for $10 a piece. Just 2, not 4. So the last 2. We'll look at all the trades and sales, and then we'll get this rolling. We're like right on. Yeah, so what you're saying is they'll never play together, which makes sense. Come to Utah, one of you guys. Even though I love veggie. Yeah, don't come to Utah. Never mind. I'd like a young guy, though. We need a better backup. Our backup kind of blows. VTech Vanacek. Okay, 7 times. Last 2 are $10 solos, guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Solos are Larry Johnson, Mike Yastrzemski, Hornets and Giants. Basketball and baseball. Not Messier. Just like I thought maybe. Maybe we'd get lucky. I can hear my son and daughter yelling at their Switches with their friends. They're using the TV to play. Birthday gaming all night. That's fine. Mike for James. Got you, James. I'm going to read through these guys, see who has who. Anyone gets any discounts, and then we'll talk trade, sell, whatever. James, you have Favre, Dawson, and Warinsky. Jason T, McKinnon, Thomas, and Warren Moon. Eric, you've got Barry Sanders, Dylan Gunther, and Deion Sanders. Mark, you have Cal Ripken Jr., T. Higgins, and Sammy Sosa. Jonathan S., you have Kevin Garnett, Philip Grubauer, and Justin Jefferson. Larry V., Rob Gronkowski, John Riggins, and Emmett Smith. Larry, that is a $3 off spot. Oops, it would be helpful if I put a name there instead of just 3. Not a bad line to have. Brian, Francis, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Hunter Green. Nick, Bobrovsky, Timu Solani, Barbashev. Nick, you've been getting the hockey spots lately. Larry V, Carlton Fisk, Alex DeBrincat, Chris Carter, Scott H. You've got Yzerman, Messier, and Urlacher. Eric S., you've got Zonka, Felix Hernandez, and Sean Alexander. Elliott, Magic Johnson, Caruso, Ace Bailey. The rare all basketball spot, Elliott. That's $5 off. Where did that go? Greg, Eddie George, Pat LaFontaine, Ray Bork, Brian, you've got Shaquille O'Neal, Nick Bosa, John Elway. Bill S., you've got Churio, Chris Bryant, Kurt Warner, almost 3 baseballs. Zach Kaprizov, Chelios, and Adam Oates. That's 3. We're on our way to a bunch of discounts. Bill S., Knipple, Jones, Cunningham, MJD Cunningham. Dustin, Sertan, Matumbo, and Del Murphy. Brian, you've got Kyrou, Paul Pierce, Matthew Tkachuk, and Bill B. You had Noah, Philip Forsberg, Brian Thomas Jr. Okay, let's see. Where we're at. Rumor floating out there. McDavid to Leafs for the number 1 overall pick. Nice and some smaller stuff. Don't see it happening. Oh man, that would be crazy. Because who's the what? That'd be for McKenna, right? So McKenna would go to the Oilers. Is that why? That's like a big trade because they want McKenna, right? Okay. Jason T. Buy Moon. I just saw Johnson say I'll take Larry Johnson at the bottom. I'll make sure no one else claimed him, but I'm going to put you down for now. Jason T. Is Moon up for sale? Moon and Thomas up for sell or trade. So that one is bought. Moon. Going to Greg. Larry V. Buy Emmett Smith. Jonathan's in charge of that. Let me see. Very bottom. Larry will sell Emmett Smith. Okay, Emmett Smith going to Greg. Dawson and Warinsky are up for trade from James. Light red for trade. Barbashev for Warinsky. And then I think I saw an answer. Pass on Barb. Okay. Grubauer is up for sale. And someone said, I'll buy Grubauer. Yadinga says he'll buy Grubauer. Kraken, right? Who said they were selling it? Jonathan said he's selling it. Couple Erics, so I'm going to put Yadingas on that one. Dawson, Barbashev, Grubauer, Scott H. by Urlacher. Scott H. Sure, Greg. Okay. Brian Urlacher. Green and Pierce for sale. I'm being stubborn and not. Green and Pierce are up for sale. Hunter Green and Paul Pierce. By Jefferson, Chris Carter, or Emmett. Emmett's gone. Jefferson, Chris Carter. Chris Carter is Larry, so Jonathan. Justin Jefferson is Jonathan S. And that was Zach asking to buy those. Justin Jefferson for Mutombo is a trade offer. Brian W. by Elway. Sure, Greg. John Elway going to Greg. That's right, Greg. You only got your one spot because I ruled in favor the other way. So you got some nice randoms coming up here. Again, guys, if I ever do that and that line hits or a player hits from there, just I'm easy to see that sucks, and I'll take care of you. Pass on Barb, Ace, and Caruso up. This will take me a second, guys. There's a bunch there. I want to make sure that you guys all get a chance to sell or trade. Ace, Bailey, Ox, Caruso are up for sell or up for trade. I don't know if it's sell. Let me know, Elliot. Buy Mutombo. Dikembe Mutombo. Dustin has them. So you have a trade offer, Dustin, and you have a buy offer. I don't know if I've seen Dustin comment yet. Dustin, if you're here, you have Dikembe Mutombo. You have an offer to sell it or to trade it for Justin Jefferson. Let me know if you want to do either one of those. I'll take Larry Johnson. Got it. Buy Grubauer. Sure, Greg. Larry will sell him. Yeah, McKenna, even though I think Stenberg is going to be better. Is Stenberg a defender? McKenna is McKenna defense too? Sure, Greg. Thanks, J5. And Larry will sell DeBrincat. Perfect. John Riggins for sale. So John Riggins and DeBrincat. So he's keeping Carter. Riggins, DeBrincat. You already sold Smith. Okay. Thanks, Scott. I'll buy Green. Mark is buying Hunter Green. Got you, Mark. I'm almost there. Buy Riggins, says Udingus. Sell Mutombo. Okay. Trade for Justin Jefferson, actually. Yeah, you had two options. I'll sell Justin Jefferson if Dustin doesn't want to trade for Mutombo. Trade for Justin Jefferson, actually. Okay. Yeah, now you've seen both offers. So Jefferson for Mutombo. So the sell is null, sorry. I forgot who asked, but sell Mutombo, I'll sell. Okay, I think I'm caught up here, guys. DeBrincat and Paul Pierce up for sell. Caruso, Ace Bailey up for trade, maybe for sell as well. Hey, look, the Jazz drafted another player that said they didn't want to play for the Jazz, just like Ace Bailey. Although I think it's their, I think they're okay. Andre Dawson, Zach Werenski up for trade. Well, that's where we're at here. I'll give you guys a few minutes before we roll. It's only 10:15, and then we'll roll these two. Yeah, sorry, Zach. I know. Was it you that was asking? Yeah, it was. See, now I'm gonna have to make up a bunch of stuff if something happens today. Trade Murphy for Dawson. That is Del Murphy for Andre Dawson, James. Trade Murphy for Dawson. Sure, we're good. Del Murphy. Dawson trade. Murphy trade. So trade offer too late. Yeah. Yeah, I know some of you guys are running back and forth, helping with kids and doing stuff at night in the middle of the stream. So I probably repeat myself too much. It sounds annoying, but I want to make sure you guys hear stuff. You can always default blaming me too, which is fine. I'll give it one more minute, guys, and then we'll roll these. Zach Wierenski, Ace Bailey, Alex Caruso up for trade, Alex DeBrincat, and Paul Pierce up for sell. What's showing the wife how to start the weed eater? Trim the yard while it work. Will you keep us updated on that, Dustin? My wife at my old house said, I think I want to mow the lawn. I like mowing the lawn because she did it as a kid at her parents' house sometimes. She was the oldest kid. And at my old house had a huge hill, and I didn't have one. Fantastic. Cuts out right in the middle of my story. I'm so happy it let me reconnect. Huge hill, no automatic rolling mower. She did it once, and then she never wanted to do it again, and she didn't even finish it. We're back. Okay, good. So let me know on the weed eating. Okay, I'm gonna roll bingo balls, guys. There's still a few left for trade or sell if you want to. I'm struggling to remember who hit on what jerseys hit on Monday. I want to say one was baseball, but I can't remember who the baseball player was. But I don't remember the other sport. Who knows? Okay, you guys are tied right now, right? Yep, tight another, running back tied. See if you get a tight another to win at the end of the stream. Just don't lose, please. Cup, that's right. Cup, and Dustin's like, was it Cup? Probably stung watching that one. Sorry, Dustin. I do have another cup, though, with a different style. So we'll put that in down the road at some point. Two numbers. 1, 2. Was it cup per se? Something I'm going to do, guys, coming up here. I thought about it this week. I don't know what the parameters will be, like how little or how many breaks you need to join for it to count, but I'm going to do a hit list, like a skunk price thing. I don't know if it'll be weekly or monthly or what, but if you join a certain amount and you don't hit, I'm not talking about someone that joins once per night because you're bound to take a while to hit, or you can get lucky and hit a bunch in a row, but I'm going to do some sort of skunk prize for those that are having rough weeks or months or whatever it is. I know the feeling too, and then you lose the skunk prize and it feels even worse, maybe. I don't know. May not be a good idea. 146. 146. $12. 1, 2. Might make me feel better about skunking people every week or something. I don't know. Okay, I closed the screen. I don't know why I did that, but just so everyone knows, Ace Bailey, Alex Caruso, Zach Werenski are up for trade still. Paul Pierce and Alex DeBrincat are up for sell. Well, let me grab 146 and 12. I don't know about that. I think it's just depends on how you look at it, right? I join a lot of breaks too, which a lot of breakers don't. So I know both sides, but I don't know if that'll make it worse if you're like, oh great, I get the skunk price chance and I lose at that too. I'll buy Thomas. Oh, whoops. I think I forgot to read that above. You said buy C. Carter, Isaiah Thomas. I know Carter was not being sold, but Isaiah Thomas. Jason Sellen, Isaiah Thomas. To Zach. Got you, Zach. At the buzzer. Sorry about that. Okay, I got it. I'm going to unhighlight the rest. Okay. 146 and 12, 146 and 12. Okay. Here we go. Good luck, all. Tight end other. Even just one gets you the win, right? Yep. I see the colors. I can't think of what this is. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I'm having a massive brain fart. Now I know. I don't know why I couldn't think of that color scheme. That is Hartford. I was trying to get a second Hartford Whalers jersey. I think it was a Fanatics Premium too, and I missed out on it. This is the only one I have, and it's gone. I don't have one in the reserves. I'll try to find more. I think they're really cool. I like the throwback stuff. AJ's Sports World, Ron Francis. The Whalers. That was claimed, wasn't it? Has been for a while. It was Brian W. I said Brian. I think you've been after him pretty consistently. I want to say I have a Francis Pittsburgh jersey coming too, which is what you were looking for, Nick, wasn't it? I think. It might be one of those guys where you don't claim him, but you try to trade for him, or you hope for a random. I don't know. It's hard to pick with all these names. C Patch, Whalers logo, which is awesome. This is a Fanatics breakaway. I've been adding less breakaways than the other series, but I'll always have breakaways. If it's a cool player, cool item, we'll have them. I love them. Oh, you do have the Sweaters one on your PC? Yeah, I think I have a Pittsburgh one on the way, or here. Just a classic Pittsburgh. Brian, nice set. Yeah, it's an awesome jersey. These I don't take pictures of after. I just copy the picture I have on my phone from the series. Yeah, you're still tied. One more to win or lose or tie. Pressure is on. 146. I don't know why I couldn't think of that one. This box needs to be retired. That's a lot of tape jobs. If someone wins a jersey, and I don't need to send them one of these, or if I have a different box, I'll send a different box. I put it in the back of a helmet, whatever. Then I reuse the box, and this one's been reused. I know this one. 146. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There's a little sparkle on there I can see that you probably can't see on the stream, but I can see it there. Wow, back-to-back hockey. This one is East Coast, which he must have had him in a long time ago, because I haven't seen him on his docket for a long time, but Mr. East Coast had him in there at one point. That is Nathan MacKinnon. Beautiful jersey on the white one. You see a lot of the red or the blue or the new style ones. This is a little bit older one. Adidas Pro. I'd like to look at the COA to see when this was signed, but I'll wait. That was claimed too, wasn't it? Of course it was. Bingo. I almost, I didn't almost, I offered a trade the other day. Good thing you turned it down. You got one anyways. Jason T, Nathan MacKinnon on your claim. 2 claimed hits, both hockey, so that leaves it at a tie. Best player in the league, question maybe. If not, it's hard to say who would be better. There's a couple guys that are all up there. Kucherov got the MVP, right? Adidas Pro A patch. Who's the C on this team? Is it Landeskog? He didn't play for 3 years. Adidas Pro fight strap down there. Like I said, Jason, it's a great hit. Fight strap, Adidas Pro. 2 hockey, so we stayed tied. So we hit football and baseball, Cup and Scherzer. And now we hit 2 hockey. So the basketball was the unhit this week. Still got 3 more to go for this weekend, but so far. Jason and Brian, congrats, you 2 great hits. MacKinnon Avalanche and Francis Whalers. I love both of those. Let's do a recap here. Non-Big Al stuff. We had Jackson Churio on the bat. I thought that was a great start. Frank Thomas on the multi-sport. It was the St. Patrick's Day batting practice, Mitchell and Ness. Jerseys today were Mackenzie Weegar Flames and Clayton Keller, Mammoth. Radke today was Eric Dickerson, Slate, and Jackson Dart making an appearance. I'm hoping we see him again soon elsewhere. The rest was Big Al's, right? Nathan MacKinnon and Ron Francis. Nick Bonito, Bonita Fish, are they big? Dave Casper, Lunar Hall of Fame, NFL Shield Helmet. Omarion Hampton, Slate, Dwayne Haskins, Amp, Roger Craig, Classic, and Ty Law, Amp. You got it, Nick. See if we can get any fun trades off of the Casper. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me like always. Congrats to those that did well. Sorry if you didn't. If anything's staying, let me know. You can let me know now, or you can message me. We'll drop the listings tomorrow for Fire Factory and Big Al's jerseys, and then we'll break them on Saturday. So that's it. Okay. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. Message me with any questions. Enjoy watching World Cup if you're watching it. We'll see you.